Hello, I'm Rips, and welcome to another Linux game video. We're back in Feed the Beast. I got a couple little projects I want to do today. I've been playing like non-stop for like a week, and kind of unhealthily too. I mean, I am addicted to the bees, man. I am an addict. But right now I just want to show you what I've been doing right now. I'm not really going to show you too much of the bees. They're really grindy. I'll show you something when I get something really cool. But this is a tree farm using Steve's Carts 2. And this took a while to get working in a somewhat stable fashion. But this provides all of the biofuel I need for my boilers. This alone, all right here. It ferments saplings into biomass. It takes the apples I get from the trees and converts them into apple juice and mulch. The apple juice goes into this fermenter. This fermenter is only on very little while. It's just to consume the apple juice. Well, this one uses just water, and this one produces most of my biomass. This right here is a skeleton farm. I turned it off right now because it has an insane yield. I mean, I put a level 4 skeleton spawner on this thing, and it produces like 100 bones per minute. I mean, it is insane. This thing was almost completely full with bones. I had to turn it off, and it still has this much bone like a day later. And it almost killed my boiler actually, because it was producing so many bones that it started flooding other things. Like this was these engines right here, which I used to burn all my charcoal, were getting filled with bones. Just so you know how this thing works, this is a Steve's Carts 2. It uses a wood cutting module, a fertilizer module, and some internal storage. It plants and cuts down trees and then plants saplings. It gathers the saplings, wood, and apples and deposits in here, which then get sorted and processed into charcoal and then sorted into the fermenters over here. And then it takes the charcoal and then either puts it into, and everything else, puts it into this sorting system over here, or inserts it into this other manager right here, which then inserts it into the chest, which fuels it, and it's an internal cycle. It produces more energy than it consumes, way more energy than it consumes. So this is a very awesome system, especially since my sugarcane farm is probably not going to be, at least in its current way it works, is not going to be working in the next version of Minecraft Feed the Beast, or any version of Feed the Beast, because forestry is going to be killing the harvesters. So yeah, this is where it takes downstairs. It takes the biomass it produces, puts it through a liquid test rack, which teleports it over here, which processes it in these stills into biofuel. I then pump the biofuel into this iron tank, which then the iron tank then pumps it into this steam boiler. Now, just for your information, these steam boilers really consume biofuel until they reach maximum temperature. I mean, they will just suck your entire system dry. That's why I had to make this tank to act as a buffer. Now, I only have one set up, and then today we're going to be doing a couple crafting today. Today we're going to be setting up this boiler, and we're going to be setting up a turbine. So let's get started. Should have just warped up. Oh well. That skeleton farm produces so much experience that I've enchanted everything. I've enchanted my nanosuit armor, which you use books. Everything. I got tons of enchants everywhere. I got everything is enchanted. I mean, then I can merge them together with other enchants. It's just crazy. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to try and finish that boiler. And I think in order to do that, we need to make some liquid fireboxes. I think I gathered all the resources. It's not liking that. Okay, liquid fueled firebox. There. What, you don't like that? What? Furnaces, steel plate. I have everything. Oh well. Boop, 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 boop. There. There. That should be everything we need now. Let's go downstairs and activate, and I'll use the waypoint this time. Boiler room, teleport. First thing we need to do, we need to replace these. If you see the difference between these are the same blocks as this one. These ones are touching, while these ones aren't. That's because it doesn't activate until all the necessary blocks to make the boiler are complete. And I need to put this there. That might screw up some stuff. Yeah, I lost some torches. Oh well. I'll fix that later. There. And then get these other. And boom! It's a boiler. It's already gained water pumped into it from the aqueous accumulator. Now I need to go down below. This right here was my sugarcane harvester, and I use I was using compost. I have it turned off right now because I don't need it. I might turn it off if I can't produce enough biofuel when it's in this initial stages. But yeah, I'm not getting the wheat from this farm. This is originally what this was for. I just haven't taken it down yet. Is I get all my wheat from these rural bees. They produce wheat and combs. I centrifuge out the honey and the wheat. I put the wheat in here, which gets put into this auto crafting table. And then the honey goes in here, which I was originally trying to power some of these biogas engines with it, but it's just so crappy. I don't even need the biogas engines anymore. This whole setup's being powered from the energy I produce from my one boiler right there and an energy tesseract right here. Works very well. Okay, let's put down. Oh, dang it. Can I reach that? There, connected. This should be getting biofuel now. Yep, cooking it. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to handle it. I think this tank should be able to handle this one, since this one, now that it's at full temperature, just sips fuel. But this one's going to suck it like mad. This thing is going to go burning through it really quickly until it reaches temperature. But there should be enough. Yeah, these ones are all running optimal, but yeah, they're already drained pretty quickly. So we'll see how it goes. We'll monitor it. But I think there should be more than enough in this tank to be fueling this in the process until it reaches maximum temperature at 1,000 degrees. And at that point, this whole setup would be efficient enough. Okay. Now, one thing we need to do is that I have tons of steam engines that are powering every single thing that use MJs. But this doesn't supply electricity, which I need from all my industrial craft. And I'm getting to the point now where I can start doing I need to start doing the Greg Tech stuff. Although I don't have enough electricity for that, and I have this little rule against using solar panels for, well, at least for electricity. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have to make a turbine. So let's head back up to the top, start crafting that. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make a bunch of blades. I think let's see, let's look it up. Turbine is made up of a block of steel and 8 blades and 8 blade. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need like 3 of these, right? Yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there with a block in the center. 1, 2, 3. There. Now I got the turbine rotor. Now we need to make the turbine itself. Housing, which is 4 blocks. Oh, I hope I have enough. Oh, I'm 1 short. Okay, good. I'm gonna have to just put one more in a compressor. I'll have 1 more block that I need. I thought I had this plan. I was short. Okay, put this in the compressor. Give it a little time. What I plan on doing is when I get the turbine done, is actually I'm not going to put it down with the boiler downstairs. I'm going to put the turbine right here, and then I'm going to use a liquid tesseract because I believe the steam acts as a liquid, so you can transfer it over liquid tesseracts. And then I'm going to just pump it into up here where the turbine is, and then the turbine is going to just be wired into all my industrial craft and Greg's Tech items on this wall. The reason for that being is that I don't want to have to make like 8 million glass fiber cable just to get downstairs up here. It's a lot easier to put the energy generation right here. I'll make some glass fiber cable right now. And I forgot to grab some glass. Yeah. Okay, bump, 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 bump. Some silver, bump. There. That 6 should be enough to get me from, more than enough to get from this wall over here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have to change my setup right here. I'll put my MFE right here. I might even set up MFSUs on top, and then I'll wire that into transformers that'll power everything else over here. We'll see. Oh yeah, I need to check the compressor. Let's see. Am I out of let's see. Yep, got the block. That's what I needed. Pop that into the recipe right here. And what am I missing? Block of steel. Oh, I put this turn. That was wrong. There. There. I think I need only 6 with the rotor inside. So let's build it right here. I'm gonna have to remove the potion stand. I can move this upstairs. And just get this out. Ooh, a little bit of leg there. And we put down the turbine. Oh, I needed more. Why did I think I only need 6? I needed 12. Oh, damn. Well, yeah, okay, fine. We'll do that later. That'll be another episode. One thing I need to make is a liquid tesseract, though. So let's go back to tesseract. I need a liquid tesseract, which I need a pneumatic servo, which means I'm gonna need 2 tesseracts. I'm gonna need 2. Okay. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop boop. And then tesseracts. I need tesseract frame. I need that later. Boop. Boop 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 boop. Is it 10? Yes. I think we need some more 10. I think I have some later. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. There. 2 tesseract frames. I'm going to need a bunch of ender pearls. I am rolling in ender pearls. I had an ender farm that was so efficient that I have tons of ender pearls now. See, look, I have 71 stacks of 16 pearls. So, yeah, crazy. Now I need to liquefy these pearls into a liquid transposer, and I did that wrong. There, magma crucible, and it goes pumped into this right here. And whatever. Oh, tesseract's still in the there. Derp. Derp. There. Pop that in here. And one's already being filled. Let's see, what else do I need to make? Well, once they're filled, I think all I need to do is just assemble it. Let's see, I'm gonna need 4 more tin. I think that's gonna be everything I need now. come on. Well, while I'm waiting, let's compress another stack of these steel, so I'll have the blocks I need to make some more steam turbine housing. I hate that Greg Tech makes it so you have to use a compressor to make blocks now. Just enough to annoy you. Okay, so put that there. What's it? Is it tin on the bottom? Silver tin. Tin. Silver. Iron. Tesseract. Boom, boom. There. We're set. Let's head back down to the boiler room and see how it's going. Now you can see I have a lot less. This thing's not chunk full of biomass now. I might want to. I'm not in too bad a shape with the biomass right now, so I won't turn on the sugarcane farm yet. And this thing's still full, so I'm still creating enough biofuel that it's filling up whatever is being used. So this thing is still super efficient. But this thing's gonna be eating. The rate it goes is a lot quicker than this one, which is almost not moving at all. Well, that was a bad example, but yeah, it moves very, very slowly. Whereas this one moves a lot more quickly until it reaches full temperature. But I have tons of biofuel buffered up, so I should be good to go. Yep, this setup. It took me days to get this to work out just efficiently enough that I liked it. And the tank is sadly very necessary. You really need to build up a lot of extra biofuel if you want to have a reliable heating up. It's the initial setup when you're trying to get it. Okay, it's already producing steam now. Yeah, because it's 100 degrees Celsius, which is boiling point. Right now it's not even using it. I'm not even utilizing any of that energy. So let's just plop on an energy tesseract next to it. Actually, let's use these first. How was I going to set this up? I was going to have engines all along here. So I'm just going to put 2 there. Yeah, I don't have enough on me right now. I'll make more later. There. And then we'll just have it, right for now, just have it go into this energy tesseract. And I guess we're going to have to come up with a new device structure. So 2, we'll name it steam. Oops, steam. Add there. And we'll have this in send only mode. So now this has tons of steam. Well, let me pull this down for an example. Where'd you go? There. Now, if I place this anywhere, set it to steam, and it doesn't matter if it's in center state. And then if I put this here, you can see steam's filled it up. See? There's steam in this pipe now. What this allows me to do is transport steam wherever I want. The same way I'm transporting the biomass from 2 floors down up here. So, yeah, I should be set up to go now. Once this thing's fully heated, and I finish making my turbine. Oops, let's just warp. I'll have tons and tons of electricity, and I might even make 2 turbines. I'm not sure if I have enough room. I wonder, can I make turbines vertical instead of horizontal like this? Oh, I wonder if I can just. I don't think I can stack them on top of each other. That would glitch it up. Oh well. I'll figure out something. I might just put another turbine upstairs. I mean, I got tons of room in this house, let's face it. And I've been using these top 2 floors that much. This is the cart assembly I use to make the Steve carts downstairs. It's not running. Oh, did my sail break? Or my wind turbine? Am I out of blue? Oh, it's gone. It broke. Oh. I'm gonna have to get tons of string to make a new one. I really like the look of it too. It was beautiful. Although it might be time to just make a couple blue electric solar panels. I have no issue with, because there's not much you can do with electricity anyway. And I don't plan on using it for main energy production on my other for electricity and MJs. So yeah, what I actually have a plan on doing is that at some point in the future, I'm gonna have to start making UU matter, and what I'm planning on doing is just the center of the house here through the beacon. I'm gonna be putting a lightning rod to get a bunch of lightning and make tons of electricity. I think that would actually look pretty elegant. But oh, this right here is my breeding right here. I didn't breed, but yeah, this thing breeds really well. This is an aviary. It's basically like my bee stuff over here, which I have super automated. This thing is super efficient. I got loads of bees, tons of industrials, imperials, nobles. I got and I'm never gonna mine again, because now I've started breeding like corroded bees, which produce copper, and I've genetically modified them using the genetic modification stuff so that they have fast production and elongated life, so that they just make tons of stuff. I mean, I probably have it produces it pretty slowly, so if you don't consume a lot of resources, yeah, I already have 4 stacks of tiny copper piles, which allows me to just put together like this. And then boom, I have 1 stack of copper dust. That's a full stack of copper right there. Done. I'm set. Although that took like 24 hours to produce that much. Even with the genetic modifications. So it's not a very quick method. So if you really need something right now, you probably have to go mining. But if I set this up correctly and just have it running on the background on my server when I'm doing other stuff, I would be producing tons of materials on the fly. The next thing I need to do is actually, I just have it pumping from the centrifuge into this chest. And if I start to scale this up a bit, this is going to become inadequate pretty quickly. I'm going to have to make a sorting center, I think. Because just manually tossing in here is not going to be acceptable for too much longer. I might actually put it down next to my tree farm. I have that little spot I was going to make for a second tree farm. But this thing is so efficient that I don't think I need to make a second tree farm, even a small scale one. So I might just turn this into a sorting center. And just so you guys can see, the last thing I'm going to do with this episode is I'm going to turn on the skeleton spawner and show you just how efficient this thing is. I have to position right because they can shoot me through this. And I can stand right here, and in like a few minutes I can get like level 30. And it just pools around here. Most of it, some of it gets absorbed. These 3 brains in the jars, which absorb experience for me. This is how I've been enchanting so much. Look, just look. Level 30 already. Trees growing. This sorts it out. Only puts bones into the system. I love these relays. Using red power 2 and buildcraft in conjunction is a super useful way. I hope that people can somewhat understand what's going on here. It's a bit of a rat's nest. Ooh, well, hello. A rat's nest of pipes. But I hope you can understand the gist of what's going on. I'm producing power here, and it goes along underneath here. Powers all the stuff over here, and this basically sorts it out. If you guys want me to go in more detail about how this works, I could make maybe a tutorial video on how I did this. This thing's pretty ugly looking because it's mostly just me having to figure out how to work this as I was doing this. Because one thing I figured out is that I can't go above this height right here, because the tree leaves will actually destroy pipes that are at this level right here. So I had to kind of squish it a bit. I had it kind of a little bit better sorted. But it was vertical, and then the tree leaves were, as the tree grew, was destroying the pipes. So yeah, I kind of had to cobble it together, but yeah. Look at all the bones it's making. Look at experience for days. That was just a minute that went by, probably not even, and that we already had 2 levels after level 30 worth. So yeah, this does very well. You can hear these guys gobbling up those experience. So yeah, I'll leave that running for a little while. Don't want to leave it running too long. Oh man, it's already filling up most of this with bones already. And this is basically a garbage chest. Anything that overflows into the system just gets chunked into here at the very end of the line, which then gets sent into a void pipe. So it's to prevent overflows, so that I don't get bones in here like I did last time. So the bones always have someplace to go and don't have to be looking for it. Well, I guess that'll be all. Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, please like and fave. And if you want to see more of me playing Minecraft or other games in Linux, please subscribe. That'll be all for the day. See you next time. Bye.